Hello, VC. I love this community. This has been a really fun community, and I've met some really wonderful people here. Not in person. I'm trying to think. I met any? I haven't met any in person yet. I think I may be meeting Bo and Hannah, the Omaha introvert, who is now the Washington State, the Washington introvert, the Olympia introvert. I don't think she's so introverted. You're not. I shouldn't. I always talk about people and myself in the third person, but I may meet them at a record fair this weekend. So, and if anyone does come to Seattle, seriously, ring me up. We can do whack-a-mole, or I can take you to the Edgewater Hotel. And you can buy me a martini. The Edgewater Hotel is where the infamous Mud Shark, Frank Zappa, excuse me, Fillmore 71 story took place. So whack-a-mole, 5 randoms, but I'm feeling frisky tonight. I'm gonna go 10. I think I can go do the long ball, because I'm not watching the World Series. I don't give a shit, unless it's like the 2010, 2012, 2014 San Francisco Giants World Series winners. I couldn't give a flying fly ball. So 10 random picks. I'll do 5 and then 5 more. How's that? One, 2, 3, 4. I always trip over these things. Have you noticed that? 5. Okay, the first 5, and then I'll do 5 more. Oh God, this is gorgeous. I don't show a lot of Beach Boys around here, but Surfer Girl. Now, if you really want to dig deep into your pocketbook, you need to get this record. It's not just any copy of Surfer Girl. This is the analog production that came out in 2014. I think they're still available at Music Direct. The stereo and mono. This is the mono. It is one of the most beautiful, gorgeous pressings of a Beach Boy record I've ever heard. And of all the records, Pet Sounds, anything, this sounds the most incredible. Surfer Girl, In My Room. I'm not going to even try to sing, and don't tempt me, but here's a picture shot. Seriously, this is really a wonderful pressing, a wonderful record. Wait till Analog or wait till Music Direct. Every few months they have their 10 or 15% off list. And if you pay $50 or more, I believe, you get free shipping, but get a few things, save up. This is not that. This is you can probably get it for 35-ish, maybe 30 even, but well worth it if you're a Beach Boys fan, and you'll never hear anything quite like this pressing. God, I should be a salesman. Oh, actually, I am sort of. The Willie Loman, the Mazzy Willie Loman. Translator, San Francisco group on 415 Records, which got picked up by Columbia Records. 415 was run by Howie Klein, who later became the president of Sire Records. How do I know this stuff? They were a local band, kind of Beatlesque, Beatley in times. Everywhere That I'm Not, Sleeping Snakes, Everywhere. Very, very melodic, but also they're a new wave band, new wave rock and roll band. Translator, I think I have all their records on 415. Never quite made it. They had a cult following. Maybe they were in a couple soundtracks. This is 1982, so there you go. You're lucky if you see him these days. You're lucky if Morrissey shows up to a show. I love this record. World Peace Is None of Your Business. What a great cover. What a great title. A lot of people like to dump on Morrissey these days because he's such a wanker. You know what wanker is. You Brits will know what wanker is. You fucking Americans know wanker. I like this record a lot, seriously. Two LPs. It was, because of his CD, came out in 2014. So what, 5 years old now already. But hey, there's the softest part of my heart for anything Morrissey. Okay, Lead Belly. This is without even looking. This is a 1949. 1949 live show, recorded in concert at Austin, University of Texas in Austin. This is on Playboy Records. Playboy did have a record company, did some jazz and blues, things like that. This probably came out in the 70s. 1973, this edition came out. So there you go. The wonderful Lead Belly, recorded live in Austin, Texas, 1949. And then, we're on. Hey, I just pick 'em, ma'am. The Smiths, one of their greatest albums, man. Meat is Murder. Meat is Murder. Especially if you're the cow that's getting murdered. The joke isn't funny anymore. Anyway, great album. Not my favorite of theirs. I know someone just posted this on the VC, I forgot, and this was their favorite Smiths album, but I love it. I mean, I like all the Smiths albums. Great cover, great album, Sire Records, Rough Trade American Edition, original 80s pressing, 1985. So I'm gonna pick 5 more, and then we're gonna call it a day. A little break here. It's a Cabernet from Walla Walla, which is the wine region of Washington State. And I still haven't been there. I need to go there. I know, coming from the Bay Area, I know Napa, Sonoma, that whole beautiful wine country area, but I don't know my Washington wine region very often. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is my final 5 of 10 picks. All you Psych fans, you love this one. One of the classics of the Psych VC community. How many fucking Psych videos are there? I bet you they're more Psych than jazz, more Psych than blues, even more than Beatles, probably. Hey, I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying, call a spade here. Chocolate Watch Band. This is a Sunday's reissue. I actually saw them, the reformat version of them, last year in Seattle. They played a small club. I think there's 2 original members, and that was about it. But really great show. Chocolate Watch Band. No Way Out from 1960, whatever it is. 1967. The Summer of Love. Chocolate Watch Band. We Don't Need No Pink Floyd's Wall. Pink Floyd's Wall. Okay. I'll say this one thing. I actually enjoy this record, but I'm in the minority with a lot of you Pink Floyders and Hooters. Hooters. What do you call a Who fan? You don't call them a Hooter. A Who fan, or like Beatlemaniac or Beatle. Anyway, I like this, but I think both The Wall and the Who's Quadrophenia are bloated overkill. In excess. It's like too much of a good thing. So as much as I like this, I think, give me a break, okay? This is also when Roger Waters started doing that screaming vocal he started doing, which I can't stand now. But I love Pink Floyd. I enjoy the record, but okay, not one of my favorites. Same with Quadrophenia. I like it, but over the top. I prefer Tommy. Who's next? But Tommy and Who Sell Out are my favorite there. Pink Floyd, pretty much anything before this. So there you go, The Wall. I just showed this in one of my videos, I know. David Bowie Low from the Berlin Trilogy, co-produced by, and I was corrected on one of my other videos, co-produced by Tony Visconti and Eno. But really great record. God. You know it. David Bowie. David Bowie. God. It's funny how you're pulling things you're just showing in different formats. The video I just posted a couple of days ago, the first Quicksilver Messenger service. This is a later issue. I have an original, but this is a pure pleasure. I don't even know why I have this one, but I think I couldn't find. I destroyed my original. That's a long story. I got one that was kind of crumbly, crispy critter, and I think it's better now, but this is a perfect record. The Fool, Dino's Song, 1968, when I signed to Capitol Records. And I just showed them. Search out my, oh, actually I showed Happy Trails, didn't I? Okay, that's fair. And then I just showed this too. Actually, I just showed this on my 10cc ELO XTC video. 10cc ELO XTC video. XTC. This is a volume 1 of Apple Venus. Apple Venus volume 1 by XTC. Love XTC. Love Andy Partridge. And in fact, I need to show you this. Stand here one moment, because if you watch my 10cc ELO XTC video, it was extensive with all the XTC catalog, 10cc and ELO catalog. But I did forget one thing. I spoke about how Andy Partridge is such a studio wonkin' genius. In the studio all the time. Well, I bought these back in the 2000s, I believe. These is a series of CDs Andy Partridge put out called Fuzzy Warbles. Fuzzy Warbles, and I have 8 volumes. I don't know if there are any more. I think this is it. And what these are demos, outtakes, works in progress, and he writes about their demos for XTC songs, their works in progress and demos he did. At one point he was up for doing the score for James and the Giant Peach. I think Randy Newman got it again because it was a Pixar film. And since Randy Newman had done You Got a Friend in Me, he got the gig. I think Andy Partridge would be a great composer for like Pixar style anime, don't you think? Because he's so clever lyrically, musically. But these are, this is an amazing series of music, of CDs. I just love these. These are great to put on, load up in a hard drive, put them on random. And some of the stuff you'll recognize for early works of XTC, and some are all new types of things. I won't go through each one, but 8 volumes. 8 CDs, pretty much self-released. They're a company that does all those reissues of XTC. Anyway, that's me pontificating about great music, randomly picking 5 plus 5 whack-a-mole. So I know I'm showing a lot of video these days. I'm in a growth spurt, so sue me. Anyway, Mazzy loves you all, and thank you again for your support, and thanks for just watching. I mean, that's what it's about. And I love sharing my collection and music. I'm going to get all verklempt. Mazzy loves you.